Well, the official start of spring was this Monday, so
Yes, it was. My birthday's always the day after, so it's pretty easy to remember.
yeah, are we going to have any spring weather coming soon?
We will get some rain. The April showers will come early, so maybe the May flowers will come early as well. But that's in the 5-day forecast, not anything coming up in the next 2 days. We can actually flip to the radar right now, and we can go take a look at what is going on in the area within the next few hours. So if we take a look here, nothing much going on at the far west, but a little bit north. You see that cloud action? That's going to go right north of us. We're not going to get hit by that. So with the next few hours, we will get some clouds, but we will not get any precipitation to follow up with it. Let's go take a look at the high and low pressure systems and see what we've got going on in the area. So if we look all the way over here, there's this big clump of rain and snow. That is going to hit us. So we are going to get some precipitation. Just rain. There will not be snow. Won't get cold enough in the evening to where we will get snow. So it'll be followed up by some more precipitation that might move a little bit south. We might get clipped by that right after. So for the next few days, we will be having quite a bit of precipitation. Let's go take a look at the 5-day forecast so we can get a better gauge on what is going on in the area. So on Thursday, we got a high of 52 with a low of 49. Friday, it jumps up to 72 with a low of 57. Saturday and Sunday, that's when we start to get the precipitation. We'll get around the high 50s and maybe even hit 60 on Saturday. And then on Monday, we will have a high of 59 with a low of 44. So now, with the spring coming up, it is important for students to remember that it is the peak of tornado and severe thunderstorm season. I sat down with local meteorologist Chuck Collins from 25 News to help you guys understand what the tornado season has in store. With our winter being fairly mild, tornado and severe thunderstorm season has started earlier than normal. It is important that you stay prepared for this season. The best thing you can do is know your county, know whether you are in a watch or a warning, and know where it is best to stay safe. Bradley University lies within the Peoria County boundaries. Surrounding us are the counties of Tazewell, Woodford, and Lacone to our east, Stark County to our north, Knox and Fulton to our west, and Mason to our south. Now the big thing you should know is the difference between a watch and a warning. A watch is when the air is in the atmosphere and is optimal for a tornado or storm to start. Then a warning means that a storm or tornado has developed and is either touched down or is in the process of touching down. Now what actually causes a tornado? Well, I had the chance to speak with meteorologist Chuck Collins, and he filled us in.
Usually we get a meeting of the air masses. It's cold and warm air getting together. They don't like each other, they clash, and there's a reaction, and the reaction are thunderstorms this time of the year, and maybe tornadoes, because when you have a clash in the atmosphere, the air lifts, but at the same time, it can start going horizontal and vertical in different directions, and that's when you get a spin in the atmosphere, kind of like a corkscrew, and that's when tornadoes develop.
Even with April, May, and June being the peak season for tornadoes, Illinois has a history of getting tornadoes in every month of the year. The best thing you can do during this time is to be prepared. Make sure you are signed up for the BU4 Warn system to get updates on severe weather straight to your phone or email. If you have a car on campus, make sure you keep it away from trees or other large materials that could fall in the event of heavy winds. The best case scenario is to put your cars in the parking garages to save them from hail or debris damage. Make sure you have access to flashlights and battery-powered radios in the event that the lights go out. Chuck Collins mentions the 4 cornerstones in being prepared for severe weather, especially a tornado.
Number one is plan. Have a plan. Know where to go, where you are, whether it's home, work, school, on the road, wherever. Know where to go. Number 2 is practice that plan, especially at home with your family, so they know as well. And then the third cornerstone is monitor. Monitor severe weather any way possible. And there are so many ways to do that these days. Regular TV, regular radio, weather radio, apps, internet. Don't depend on the sirens, depend on electronic media, because that's the first place warnings go. And then the fourth one is act. When severe weather occurs, act and take cover wherever you can.
In the event that a storm hits you, you also need to be aware of where you are and where you should go and hide. For the dorms, you should go to the basement or inside one of the stairwells that are built to withstand tornadoes. If you are not in one of the dorms, go to the lowest floor in the building that you are in. Stay away from the windows. If you don't have time to go downstairs or away from windows, try to find a doorway to stand in. If you can find a bathroom, and if it has a bathtub, that is an optimal place to climb inside. Inform your friends if you know that they are outside during the time of severe weather. On the personal side, Chuck Collins himself has had some experience with tornadoes. When the Washington tornado touched down, it was just a stone's throw away from where he was working.
He started out on the outskirts of our television station, right at the entrance to the station. We were on the air doing live coverage. We heard the tornado touch down, so we took cover for about 5 minutes until it passed. But that was the beginning of the Washington tornado, and it stayed on the ground for like 47 miles, 47 minutes. So that was the beginning.
It is easy to forget about the dangers that these storms and tornadoes can cause when you haven't been involved in them before. So we advise all students to keep yourself informed and keep your friends informed when dangerous storms are forecasted.